so that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go to answer any question you want. Don't answer his opponents.
Okay. So I have to do.
She has to come in for you. Yeah, so that you can have this one.
Yeah. Okay,
People are enjoying it.
so just start talking.
Hi, my name is Titiaka, and I'm representing Savannah Region in this year's Ghana's Most Beautiful. Today I'm live here on TV3's Instagram page, just for us to interact and get to know each other more. So you can send in questions and we'll take it from there. Hi. Okay, from auditions, okay. Thank you. So you can send in your questions. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, hi. Okay, thank you to you all. I love you too. Savannah, I see you. Yes, please. I'm a Muslim. Fataya Musa. I'm a Muslim. Hi, Titi. Oh, thank you so much. Maka is proud of you. Okay. What is your motivation? Okay, thank you. So this will be the first question that I'll answer. Honestly, my motivation is okay, if it's my motivation for Ghana's Most Beautiful, it is the opportunity to represent my region and the good people of Savannah Region. That motivates me a lot. The fact that you all are out there supporting me, cheering me up. Honestly, this journey has not been easy, but even when you feel like giving up, even though giving up is never an option, even when you feel like giving up and you remember that there are people out there that are looking up to you, that are supporting you, that are walking in the sun soliciting for votes for you, using their money to vote for you and all that, people are praying for you. That alone is my motivation. Like it encourages me to give my all and make you all proud. Okay. Who would win if you don't? The best will. And we are all praying for the crown. We are all praying to win, and may God let the best amongst us wear the crown. So I completed Kumasi Academy. Kumaka Akunini, yes. Are you against Galamsey? Yes, I am. Galamsey is illegal mining. You know, God has blessed Ghana with a lot of natural resources, including gold. Now it's up to us to utilize it well. So there are other means of mining, there are other means of making sure that we utilize our natural resources other than Galamsey. So I think we should explore those means. You know, Galamsey has polluted our water bodies, it has degraded our environment, and even people that stay in such communities face health challenges, including kidney issues, among others. So we have to come together and fight against Galamsey. Yes, we should identify its root causes, which include unemployment, and look for other means of employment. The government should provide employment opportunities. We can also start training and, let's say, vocational skills, just to acquire some skills and protect our environment. And if you still want to mine, just go through the legal means. You can apply for a license and do it appropriately without polluting our natural resources or our water and environment. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I will not rest until the thing just went. So I will not rest. Honestly, I'm putting in my all to make you all proud. Thank you so much for supporting me. You have been my biggest motivation, and I just pray we win. Inshallah. Inshallah. So you can send in more questions. Yes, so Use that money to vote for her, please. Okay, yes, please, I need your votes. I need your votes too. Because it's not just about the performance. You also have a say as viewers out there. So please, please, vote for Titiaka. Can I know the most challenging thing you faced at GMB? Okay, so the entire journey has been very challenging. It teaches you to multitask and dive deep into yourself and discover your true potential. So the most challenging was the week that we're doing today's woman. I took a topic that I was so passionate about, which is domestic violence. But should I say fortunately or unfortunately, we're writing exams that week. I had a paper on Friday, so I had to prepare for the paper. The next day we went to Cape Coast. Then I had to combine, I told you GMB would help you multitask, so I had to make sure I use my time judiciously and burn the midnight candle, go outside of my comfort zone just to make that performance come to reality. And by his grace, we had the award of star performer and we had 3 nominations too. So some challenges are blessings, so just be ready to take the risk and remember not to give up. Giving up is never an option. No matter what, we will sail through. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you to Riri. So you can send in your questions. So cute. Thank you so much. Which contestant do you think is a great competition to you? All of us are very good with our own unique abilities, but as an individual, even for people out there, I always say that you should be your own competition. I don't let what others do influence me in any way. If it does, then I'm learning. But when it comes to competition, as an individual, you have to analyze yourself, know your strength and your weaknesses, then you set goals for yourself. Okay, so that's what I do. I set targets for myself and I make sure I just make sure I'm able to achieve them. So when you set targets for yourself, you are your own competition. When you don't do well, you make sure that you improve upon yourself because you know what you are driving at. So I'm my own competition and everyone is good. I tell you, we are all good in our own unique ways, and we always give you a show on Sundays. Yes. So you can send in more questions. I'm here. Keep moving. Thank you so much. I'll keep moving. Thank you all for your support. Let's keep the fire burning. I hope you are all ready for okay, there's a question here. Wow, the questions keep moving so fast. Or I can bring them down. Yes. Oh, okay. I didn't know. So what can you say about Muslim men being polygamous? Well, it's in the Quran. The Quran states that as a man, if you are able to love your wives equally and treat them fairly, you can marry up to 4 wives. So provided you are able to love them equally and treat them fairly. So please, if you don't have the resources or within you that you can't treat them equally, please don't marry 2 or more and make innocent children and women suffer. So that's what I have to say about it. But it's stated in the Quran. So the Quran has given you an option. If you are able to, then you go for it. So, okay. So you can send in more questions. What really motivated you to represent your region on Ghana's Most Beautiful? Well, what motivated me was the fact that, Ghana's Most Beautiful is a very big platform, one of the biggest platforms, and it helps you in showcasing your rich cultural heritage. There are a lot of things in every region that are hidden, but through Ghana's Most Beautiful and that platform, we are able to showcase it beautifully. And in this Gen Z era, a lot of us don't really know much about our culture, but with Ghana's Most Beautiful, we educate you through entertainment and creative arts. So it's a fun way to learn more about Ghana as Ghanaians. So that's what really motivated me to represent the Savannah region, because we have a lot to showcase to the entire world and Ghana. Okay. Someone said, who's my best friend in the house? Well, everyone is my best friend. I vibe with everyone. I mean, it's a sisterhood here. Aside the performances on stage, we bond very well. It doesn't even look like a competition. We are always ready to help each other rehearse, memorize our lines, and give suggestions. So we are a family. Hi, hello there. Hi. Okay, thank you from Ayamoka. Okay. Please, you can send in your questions. We are expecting fireworks on Sunday. Inshallah, you see fireworks on Sunday. Inshallah, we are preparing to. Okay.
What is your project after winning?
Okay. So after winning, my project is centered on climate action. We've all faced the adverse effects of climate change, whether you like it or not. We are all facing it, from dry spells. Even in this year in the northern part of Ghana, there has been low yield when it comes to farms. Like when they farm, they don't really get enough production. Like production is very low. And even the sun, due to our activities as humans, through industrialization from our vehicles, we emit a lot of harmful gases and substances into the atmosphere, which has also depleted the ozone layer. So I don't know if you've realized, it's like the sun is almost close to Ghana these days. So these are some of the harmful effects of our activities as humans. So I want to embark on a project which is centered on climate action, and this would help us reduce or mitigate the effects of climate change. So this will be that I'll be focusing on waste management, recycling, and afforestation. So that will be my focal points, because most people don't know how to manage waste. They just burn them and pour them into our water bodies that pollutes them as well. So this is a responsibility to all of us. Even in the 1992 Constitution, under Article 41K, it states that it is the responsibility of every citizen to protect and safeguard the environment for our generation and also for the future generation. So it's a collective responsibility. This is why I'm embarking on this project, but I'll not be limited to just that, because I'm also passionate about empowering of the youth and driving change in the society. So in any way that I'll be able to impact the society, I'll come out to do that. Yes. So please, you can send more questions. How would you feel if you win the competition? I'll be more than excited, because it will be a blessing and a dream come true. I mean, I've lived most of my life dreaming of this moment. Even taking part in this competition is a dream come true, And we've come a long way. We've kept in our all every week. Like, we've been performing every week, making sure that we give you nothing but the best. And everyone is targeting the crown. Everyone is targeting the crown, but it's just one crown. So if you are fortunate and it's on your head, if I'm fortunate and it's on my head, the crown, the cash, and the car, alhamdulillah. And it won't just be for me, but also for the Savannah region, for the entire northern sector, for Ghana, for everyone that believes in Titiaka. The crown will be for all of us. So even though one crown will be on my head, but there will be an invisible crown on everyone's head. Yes, thank you. So do you have more questions? How were you able to cope with different ladies in the house? Well, I've been able to cope so well because, even growing up, when you go to school, you meet different people. When you go to SHS and you're in a boarding house, you meet different people. So this is just like a boarding house, yes, it's just like a boarding house where we have different people coming from different regions in Ghana. So it gives you an opportunity to learn from other people from other regions, and it's fun. It's fun, yes. It's fun living with all of them in the house. And I'll miss them after the competition. Yes, I'll miss this place. Okay. What do you love to do in your free time? So I love to do a lot of things in my free time, depending on my mood. Sometimes when I'm too tired in my free time, I sleep. Yes, I relax. It's an opportunity to rest and gain back more energy. And sometimes too, when I'm moody or something, I watch cartoons. I love watching cartoons because it's like it takes me out of this world to a different world that is magical. And I really love watching cartoons. Yes. And mostly I volunteer too. Yes, if I have enough free time and there's an activity going on, I just volunteer with some organizations. I attend programs too in my free time to get to learn, network, and connect with people. Yes. Okay, so tell us about the scariest moments for you so far in Ghana's Most Beautiful. The scariest moments is always when you're about to perform. For me, because you're like you've been preparing throughout the week to perform and it's time. Then when you hear that sound, you're backstage. I tell you, like, you can never get used to it. You can never get used to it. And you are just praying that everything will go on well. Because sometimes it's not really about how well you prepare or how well you've memorized your script, but it's by the grace of God, because anything can happen on that stage. So you just have to pray. So please, when you're at home, please remember us in your prayers as well. Yeah. What is your project? I think I already spoke about my project. It's on climate action, basically about mitigating the adverse effects of climate change through afforestation, waste management, and recycling. So this also creates employment opportunities for the youth, because there are a lot of opportunities out there, especially when it comes to recycling. Even used car tires, you can make something out of them. So when you acquire these skills through training, you get to fend for yourself. So it's an opportunity that you can grab, and please, I'd like you all to join and let us advocate for climate change and climate action. Okay. Okay, so please send in your questions. Send in your questions, please. What will you say to young ladies out there who are trying to give up on their dreams? I love this question. Sometimes you are just tempted to give up, especially when it gets tough. But I want to give you an example, an example for you to imagine. You know how precious gold is? Do you ever think about how gold is when they discover it in the ground, when they dig and they find gold in this raw state, even though it's valuable. But when it's refined, when they put it in fire and they beat it in order to make nice jewelry out of them, like they become more valuable. Just like cocoa. You know, when you have cocoa and you are selling just the cocoa fruits, it's cheaper than chocolate. Chocolate is a refined form, and you look at the processes that it goes through. So there's always a beautiful ending out there. Your dreams are very big. Make sure your dreams scare you. If they don't scare you, then they are not big enough. And nothing imaginable is beyond achieving. It's not going to be easy. That is a fact. It's not going to be easy, but you have to psych your mind and make sure that you put in your all into achieving it. If there is something in achieving your dream that you lack, make sure you identify it. Self-identity is very important in achieving your dreams. Make sure you identify yourself and work with whatever tools you have, and tell yourself that giving up is never an option. When you look at all these people that have made it, when you ask them their stories, it has never been easy. There are a lot of things that you don't see. So, and you're not the first person that it's happening to. So please put yourself back together and go for it. If you want to be something that you've never been before, be ready to do something that you've never done before in order to get there. See you at the top. Okay, you want to see the energy on Sunday, inshallah. You see the energy. Okay. As a beauty queen, what would you do to bring Ghanaians together as one united people during this election year? So one thing I love about Ghanaians is that we are very peaceful. And even at the time that I wasn't a beauty queen, the time that I wasn't a beauty queen, I remember the last election in 2020, I had just completed SHS. So I was in Tamale and I decided to join the Savannah Youth Parliament and the Northern Youth Parliament, and we're embarking on peace campaigns, going to communities and sensitizing them on the need for peace, especially the youth. So even as a beauty queen, that is something that I'll do, because education is very important. The mindset of the people is very important in achieving peace. So that would be an area that I want to tackle, and creating public awareness. Okay, so please request to join this live. We have 10 minutes to go. Let's get interactive, okay? You can send in as many questions as you can. Thank you. Send in your questions. So okay, please, your questions. What keeps you going even if sometimes you want to give up? Well, what keeps me going generally is that I've come a long way. You've come a long way to give up. And I don't know, if you sit down and you analyze yourself well, you realize that where you are right now was something that you dreamt of being earlier. So if that prayer has been answered, if that dream, you are living that dream now, what stops you from living the other dreams that you have? So I always tell myself that giving up is never an option. See, there are times that it will get tough, but you know what I use to motivate myself? There's this saying that when the going gets tough, the top gets going. So I'm always ready to go, no matter how tough it is. I'm always prepared. Like, I psych my mind. There are times that you break down. There are times that you cry. We are humans, but the power lies in not giving up. Please No matter what happens, giving up is never an option, okay? How prepared are you for the grand finale? I am very prepared. And by His grace, we'll get Savannah Region as first ever Ghana's most beautiful crown. Of course, with your prayers as well and with your votes. So please remember Titiaka in your prayers and vote for Titiaka. I'm sure we all know the short code, which is *713*13# or you download the MG Reality app in Google Play Store or Apple App Store to vote for Titiaka. Thank you, Sadat. Please don't forget to vote. Don't forget to vote. Because we are doing it together. Send me your mobile number. Don't worry, I'll send it to you. Please vote too, I beg you. You can even DM me on my page, which is Titiaka_GMB 2024. Yes. Please. Your questions. Do you believe with God you are going to win this crown? I mean, if I don't believe that with God I'm going to win this crown, then what am I doing here? God brought me this far. It's not by my eloquence, it's not by my intelligence, but it's been God throughout. I tell you, without God, then you'll not even see me here. So with God, all things are possible, including winning Ghana's most beautiful 2024. I trust in my God, and inshallah, He will make it happen. Please, you can send in more questions. Okay, please, if you want to join the live, you can send a request. Okay? If anyone wants to join, you can send in a request and we'll let you in. Hi. UPSA is proud of you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone in UPSA. I mean, UPSA has molded me into who I am today. And Kumasi Academy and Pentecostal Academy School. Thank you all so much. I'm very grateful. Yeah, what is we add? Please add in. All the best, Titi. Thank you. Please, are you sure you can win the crown for Savannah Region? I am 100% sure with God. Yes, inshallah. I mean, we've made it this far. What can't we do? With God by our side, it is possible. Inshallah. So please, you can request to join the live. Someone said he's waiting to be added. Hey. Please send the request again, okay? Please send the request again. Okay. Who is your role model? I have different role models in different fields. Yes. But someone that has really inspired me a lot, especially in law school, is Naziha Gonvala, the first valedictorian in from the law school in UPSC. She was the first student to graduate with a first class. That was in 2022. Nazia has really inspired me a lot. When I gained admission to study law, there were a lot of people around me that were questioning me. Are you sure you can read law? Are you sure? And then I used to tell them, inshallah, I can read law and even do exploits. But when I texted Nazia told me that, oh, I'll be fine. Law is just like reading any other regular course, and she would give me even her notebooks, her materials, and she was always there for me even till date. So Nasiha, thank you. Please, you can send in your questions, and you can request to join the live. Okay. Please, you can send in your questions. I'm here and I'm excited to interact with you. We are bringing the crown, inshallah. Amin, inshallah. We bring the crown. All of them. Okay. So please you can. Okay. We are about to wrap up. Okay. So thank you to everyone that has made time out of their busy schedule to join this live. It was fun interacting with you, and please, our goal is to get Savannah Region's first ever Ghana's most beautiful crown, and the grand finale is on Sunday. Most of you were asking me how prepared I am. I am very prepared for the grand finale, but it will be impossible to wear the crown, get the cash, and the car without your votes. So please and please to vote for Titiaka. Please dial star 713 star 13 hash or download the MG Reality app on Google Play Store or Apple App Store to vote for Titiaka. And I'd love to see you at the National Theatre. So please, you can grab your tickets at TV3 for 50 Ghana cedis to join us at the National Theatre this Sunday. Come and let's make history together. As Sankushin. Thank you.